Hello and welcome back for more Super Mega Baseball 4. Thank you so much for tuning in for another episode. I'm going to scoot the mic and we're going to take a look-see at the lineup that we're putting out there for this ball game as we head home and take on Miami. And leading off, we got Molly O'Connor doing duties behind the dish. And we'll have Kareem Park, who's been locked in, batting second. On and right, batting third. It's going to be Katrina Lynn cleaning it up, captaining the outfield. It's Princess Precious. First base, it's going to see Dean Robinson get the starting nod. And it'll be Lachlan Brewer in left field. Shortstop is going to be Sophia Coffey. Mohammed Green, a new acquisition for us, taking things over at third for Kai, who isn't doing so great. And Stamp Intense on the mound as we head home for this one. And I hope you're ready. I'm ready. Let's get ready to send it out. Daytime ball from the home set of stands. As we send it out, let's play ball.
You can feel the energy rising here at Ciudad de Colores. It's time for some baseball.
Well, I'm glad you're not here for tennis, because it's time for some baseball as the rally stopper Stamp Intense gets the start. Carlos Lawson leads it off for the Whiplash, and they rode blue and gray. And here we go. First pitch swinging is Carlos Lawson, and first pitch erroring is Sophia. One pitch and a runner aboard to start it. It'll be Osborne in the 2 spot. Leadoff runner aboard, Stamp Intense. With 2 runners on, we'll have a big boost to all stats with that Tier 3 rally stopper trait. I did a little research before we started this one. 2-0. Lawson, or not Lawson, whoever that is, just hit a home run, so it doesn't matter. 2-0 in favor of the Whiplash, who give the same feeling as their namesake to Stamp Intense out of the gate as a 2-run homer flies over the wall in right field, and that'll give the Whiplash a 2-run lead early. It'll be Lucy Crawford batting third. Stamp has just gotten knocked around severely as a first pitch foul ball to Crawford to make the count 0-1. Here comes the righty. A rarity to see a right-handed starter from this Pelican ball club. And Intense not doing so great. 3-1, that's hit to left and trouble back. And the first inning is not going so well. Another home run will make it 3-0. Stamp has just gotten bamboozled out of the gate here. Top of the first is Miami. Lead at 3-0. Folks still making their way out to their seats. Fendor Rotten will step in. And they're settling in, looking at the scoreboard and going, excuse me, what's going on here? First pitch not close. Second one swung on and missed. 1-1 the count. Intense still yet to get an out. That's popped up to left, third base somewhere. Someone should get there, and they do. So they'll finally be somebody in the out column. It's Beans Vaughn going to step in. First pitch fouled away. Vaughn behind 0-1, and that's popped up as well. Can we get an out of it? Yes, we can. 2 gone now. There's Guzman in right field today for the Whiplash. Gotta say I like their unis. They're kind of clean. We're getting new home unis, I think. I wanna switch it up, but I don't know what to. I did make some new alternate roads for us. We'll see those next road trip as that's swung on, hit to the first base region, taken care of. 3 are out, but 3 are on the board for Miami as we move to the bottom half of the first. First look at the Pelican offense today. It's Molly O'Connor set to lead things off as they, seems like it's been a while since they've started off neutral or ahead, and it's 0-2 on O'Connor. Wind, and here it is from the southpaw. Molly gets a hold of it, lines it directly to short for out number 1. Here's Kareem Park locked in. We're going to get this offense kick-started here, bottom half of the first as the Pelicans trail. Kareem gets a hold of the first pitch and sends it into right field, cascading towards the wall. And it's a double for Kareem Park, and the safe call made. Runner in scoring position for the dangerous bat of Katrina Lynn. Well, you'd love to see something get started here. As there's a runner aboard and one out, good chance to bat one in here for Lynn. A 1-1 count, rather, to Katrina, who gets a hold of it, fouls it away. Third base side, and it's 1-2. Pitch to Katrina. Swing, she gets a hold of it. That's a double play ball, maybe. One there, and that's all they're going to get. Runner moves to third. Two gone. I don't know what I was talking about with the double play thing there. Used to be only having singles, but Princess will come aboard. Now, here's the deal. Runner at third. She's got boosts around, and she knocks one foul. 0-1. Princess wants to get one here and doesn't do it. 0-2. Here it is. Beautiful pitch, but outside. 1-2, and she missed it. Wanted it, didn't get it, and we'll move to the second in this one. So it's 3-0. Stamp Intense needs to shut down this offense. Here's Nia Meadows. And when you look at being behind like this, the important thing is to come back out after that rough first outing and shut them down. A 1-1 to Meadows, not there, and Stamp falls behind again, and Meadows gets a hold of it. Right field, that's going back, and that'll put them up by one more, and it's a 4-0 lead. So Stamp not having the start that he or anybody else on this club wanted him to have. It's 4-0 Miami.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 12, Rick North.
All right. Rick North will start in, and he's another guy who can get a hold of one. This Miami club has hit quite a few out of here already on Intense. An 0-2 count, first one he's had all day, the pitch. North gets a hold of it and grounds it to first, where he'll be retired.
The pitcher, number 25, Antonella Odom.
Antonella, is it Odom? Will step in, or Odom, I'm not sure. First pitch, strike. Second pitch on the way right there. Strike two. Intense trying to get his counterpart, and he'll do it on the strikeout.
Now batting, the catcher, number 10,
So at least he's able to do it. Bad news is it wasn't against a guy that was very important in the lineup, but here's Carlos Lawson, who started off the game on one pitch. Hit a grounder that Sophia couldn't handle, and got aboard to start the offensive kick, and he'll ground this one to the third base-ish area, and an errant throw again from somewhere on the left side of the infield is going to allow the runner to be safe easily.
Number 8, Repo Osborne.
It's going to be Osborne, who got hold of one from Stamp Intense and knocked it out of here and got this party started for Miami on the road as they lead it 4-0. On the ground and through for a knock, and another run is going to come across. No, they're going to get him at the plate. Good play. Ends the inning, not before they pick up another one. It's 4-0. Bottom second we'll go. Here come the Pelicans. Work to do, to be sure. It's Dean over there at first, and I don't know if it was him that couldn't dig out that throw or if it was a bad throw from Green over at third. I'm not sure. It's 0-2, though, on Robinson, the pitch. Upstairs, a ball and 2 strikes to Dean. Gets a hold of one, fouls it away. We'll do it again. 1-2. Here it is. Another foul ball. Keep it right there. Playing 12 the count. Nobody says that, but I do. First base ground ball, and that'll be an out. Lachlan Brewer, first chance in this one, as nothing's worked yet for the Pelicans. Nobody aboard, a runner out. Brewer will start off ahead 1-0. Takes one in the zone, a ball and a strike with one out. Upstairs, so Lachlan moves ahead. Gets a hold of one, fouls it away. That'll even things at 2 balls and 2 strikes. The pitch. Outside but fouled away, and another 2-2 fills the count. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Brewer, who gets a hold of it left field. Going back and caught. Warning track power just about for Brewer. good for nothing, but out number 2. Here's Sophia. Maybe trying to redeem herself from that play in the field earlier. She looks to get something going, swinging at the first pitch, but she fouls it away. Upstairs, ball and a strike to Coffey. Gets a hold of that and knocks it through for a base hit. So, redemption certainly still possible for the young shortstop. Here's Muhammad Green, traded for Nick Jackman. Not a trade I was happy to make, but we needed a kind of emergency situation at third with Kai being, I don't know if Kai got hurt or is just rattled. And Green lines out, tried to get something going, couldn't do it. 2 innings in the books, still 4-0 Miami.
Now batting the shortstop, number 50, Lucy Crawford.
Lucy Crawford, either angry or excited as she digs in. First pitch a strike, second pitch, Crawford gets a hold of it right field. That's going to go back and be caught out in front of the track.
Left fielder, number 92.
Up, one down. Endor Rotten. What a name. Digs in against Stamp Intense, who's allowed 4 through less than 3 innings. 1 ball and 1 strike. Rotten now behind 1-2. Here comes Intense. Foul away, and Molly setting up wanting the K. Not on that pitch. 2-2. Foul away again. We'll keep it deadlocked right there, and a battle being raged here. Intense wants the finishing blow, but can't get it. 2-2 again. We're just going to keep doing it. It's a time loop. There's a swing and a miss. So Stamp able to knock him down there.
Number 94,
Beans Vaughn. I like that blue that these guys, the Whiplash, have going. It's kind of an electric blue is how I would describe it. That's on the ground. First base thrown in time for the out. And the inning comes to an end with a goose egg for the first time in this one. So can the Pelicans start to turn the tide? Stamp Intense will lead off. I'd pull him right now. You've given up 4 and you want to get the offense going, but alas, not my call from up here in the booth here at Ciudad de Colores. And a 1-1 to Intense. Upstairs, 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. Wanted it, didn't get it. 2-2 on the way. Swing and a miss. Yep, that's why you want to go to your bench in a spot like that, but c'est la vie. We'll move back towards the top of the order for Molly O'Connor. She gets a hold of that down the line, third base way, but it's foul for a strike. Upstairs, 1-1 to the catcher. Gets a hold of it, grounds it through on a base hit for Molly. She'll be aboard with a single. And again, you got to capitalize in spots like this. You get something going, you got to keep it going. Kareem did it last time. Had a double. So we'll see what happens here. Park having a season for the Pelicans. The 1-0 knocked on the ground. Double play ball for real this time. Second and back to first. Someone made a mistake, but it doesn't matter. The inning is over. We'll move to the 4th, and that quieted the crowd quite a bit. Everyone's retreating for hot dogs. Say, at least we're going to lose. Got to get some good food out of it. I've been to a couple of local ball games this year for our local Northwoods League team. Those are always fun. A bunt? Why are we bunting? Nobody knows. Didn't work. All right.
The third baseman, number 16, Naya Meadows.
Naya Meadows digs in, and yeah, I've been to a few games. And opening night we didn't do so great, and the last ball game I went to, there was a controversial call the night before, so the crowd was kind of amped up, and it was a somewhat controversial call that ended the ball game not in our favor as well. That's a strikeout, by the way, so Stamp quietly settles in the background, and there's 2 away, but haven't made it to a Twins game yet, haven't made it to a St. Paul Saints game, both of which I would like to do before the summer gets too far along here, but in the middle of moving and work and everything going on, we just haven't been able to make it work. And center field pop-up. That'll do her. So another goose egg for Stamp. Second inning in a row of scoreless baseball. Now can the Pelicans crack the 4-0 shutout is the question.
Katrina.
Here's Katrina, good person to have in that leadoff spot for the inning. She'll dig in from the right-handed box and take a strike. Someone's got something to say in the crowd. Lynn on the ground to first, and she'll be retired easily. No offense to speak of, really.
Number 26.
Especially not capitalizing on any situations that you need to be capitalizing upon as Princess Precious digs in right box. Gets a hold of it, knocks it through. So you get something, you get the spark, lighten up, and no one's able to really put the blowtorch on and get something burning.
Number 10. Dean.
Here's Dean. So Princess aboard at first, one out. Maybe get Princess on the move to try to stay out of that double play situation. And 0-1 to Robinson is not there, so even count upstairs or inside or something. 2-1. And not close there. Wait a minute, that's a strike. I thought he said that's outside. 2-2. Now a full count. Princess likely on the move. Nope, they're not sending her. So 3-2 again to Robinson. And that's a strikeout and a big one. 2 gone. And with that, it's up to Lachlan Brewer to get something going. As you look at this inning and think, man, you got to do something. There's a runner at first who they check on. Crowd says, knock it off. You're ahead by plenty. All right, 2-0. Good chance for Brewer. Checks on Princess again. They're getting annoyed out there. And a pop-up. That'll do her if this doesn't get foul, and it will get foul. All right. They center. The strike is there. The throw is not in time. So a stolen base for Princess. 2-2 with 2 out. Big pitch. And that's frustrating. A strikeout. The crowd quiets again. Home turf, a quiet place. Feels more like a picnic than a ball game.
The pitcher, number 25, Antonella Odo.
Antonella Oden. We're going to go with Oden. If it's Odo, I apologize. Here it comes from Intense, who stayed in after a rough first couple innings, has settled in a little. They've done a lot of their damage without that rally stopper trade having to be active. At another 2-ball, 2-strike pitch, on the way, and there's a strikeout. So Intense trying to ramp it up.
Catcher, number 10, Carlos Lawson.
Lawson, the catcher. Carlos digs in left side. Pitch from Stamp. Right there. So after getting really knocked around, Lawson behind 0-2. They just about had him outside. Molly sets up the pitches right there. Another strikeout. Second one of the inning for Intense. We needed this energy when the game started. Here comes Osborne. Well, you got 2 outs. See what you can do and keep rolling for Stamp, who gives up another knock right field way out of here. I think that's the second home run of the day for Osborne. It's a 5-run lead for Miami. Like I said, oh, well, there has been a hot dog hurled onto the field.
Number 15, Lucy.
Bat Boy grabs it, hurls it back. Says, stop it. A little frustration from the fans. Stamp had been rolling fairly well. A 1-1 on the way is right there. He's a pitch away from getting out of it. A 1-2 is too low. That'll even things. 2 strikes, 2 balls, 2 outs. And now it's full. And another home run. What can you say at this point? 6-0. They need to pull Intense, and they should have pulled Intense in the first.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 92, Fendor Rotten.
Crowd voicing their displeasure. Rotten will step in, and now they'll pull him.
Horse Moody.
It'll be the big man, Horse Moody. And we have another, I think Nico Sportsman might be in defensively as well. The big man with his leg kick gets a strike. Gets a foul. Can he do it in 3? Nope. Well, maybe. Yes. All right, the catch got made. 2 runs. Now 6 of them in the ballgame for Miami. And you got to start digging in here if you want to have any sense of having hope of doing something. At least break the shutout in this inning. Here comes Sophia Coffee. Leadoff spot. What's brewing? Presented by Burn Bean Coffee. A ball and a strike to Coffee, trying to get something moving in this leadoff spot. Ground ball, charged, thrown. Sophia retired. Nothing is brewing is the answer.
Third baseman, number 44,
Mohamed Green using a red bat. We don't question anybody's name and color affiliations after Blue Habibi got angry at me a game or 2 ago and belted one absolutely into orbit. Green ahead 2-0. Swing and a miss. Wanted it, didn't get it. 2 balls and a strike. That's through. No. Handled and thrown across. Green will be retired. 2 gone.
number 62, Nico.
All right, Nico Sportsman, the bat. Definitely stronger than Robinson, but Sportsman gets a hold of one, fouls it away. 0-1 with 2 outs. And he gets a hold of that right field, playable towards the corner-ish, and that's the inning. Another unproductive half inning of baseball for the Pelican offense, and we move to inning number 6 of 7, and they lead by 6.
Number 94, Beans Vaughn.
Well, Horse Moody had it working, just about had the strikeout, got the fly ball to end the inning. We'll see what he does here against Beans Vaughn as starts him off low, then gets a knock foul. That'll be a ball and a strike. That's fouled away as well. So Horse trying to get out of it. That's fair down the line. First base direction. That'll be a pretty easy knock to get something going here again
The right field,
for Miami.
34, that's Ray Guzman.
It'll be Guzman. Well, Horse wants to try to do something.
Brittany Roden.
It'll be Brittany Roten instead. Horse's day is done. So they're so quick to pull relievers, but left Stamp Intense in for an hour. Make it make sense. What a play defensively, making up for the error, I think,
Now batting, third
with the
baseman,
jump
number 60,
or dive or whichever.
Naya Meadows.
You saw it, I didn't. Nia Meadows with an out in the inning, crowd a little excited after the defensive excitement on the field. Very exciting. And that's a clean base hit up the middle. And now there's a couple aboard. Not what you want to see in a spot like this.
Number 12, Rick North.
But it'll be Rick North. Double play is potentially there. Would end the inning if Brittany can pull it off as she kicks and fires. Strike. Kicks and fires again. Fouled away. Nothing in 2, wanting that big second out. And here it is. Fouled away. 0-2. Roten gets the strikeout, and that's the second out. Big one.
Batting, the pitcher, number 25, Antonella Oden.
It'll be Odin, and I would think they'd go to the bench here,
Now
and they will.
batting, Benny Witness.
Benny Witness, or Vinny Witness, probably. I don't think we could have a Benny as well. First pitch knocked away. Witness behind 0-1. Now 0-2, a couple straight foul balls. Brittany wants to end it right here. Another 0-2 on the way to Witness from Roden. Just about had it, not quite. Ball and 2 strikes. And left field should be enough to do it. You betcha. All right. Well, you got out of it. And sometimes it's all you can hope for. There is a defensive substitution of some description. Bottom half of the 6th. We need a big inning if you want to have a chance of moving to the late stages with hope. But we're back to the top of the order. It'll be Molly. See what she can do. So they finally have gone to the pen. Molly pops one up, foul, its own one. Ball and a strike. O'Connor wants to get one. Does, but fouls it. A 1-2. Nope, that'll even things. 2-2 to Molly is knocked on the ground and be plenty in time to get her. 1 up, 1 down for Pine City.
Number 2, Kareem Park.
All right, Kareem Park. Show us what you're made of. At least make it fun. On the ground, fair ball, but handled it first, and there it is. 2 outs here in the 6th. Here's Katrina. Normally a threat, but this offense has been ice cold today. Lynn gets a hold of it right into a glove. If that's not telling. To the 7th we move, 6-0 Miami.
Now batting, catcher number 10, Carlos Lawson.
Well, it'll be Carlos Lawson. Catching a good one, a shutout. That's downstairs on him. Easy ground ball to Nico, I think, at first.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Okay.
Rico Osborne.
Here comes Osborne. Trying to do something other than get out, but Brittany says, I'm here to shut him down. That's why they pay me the big bucks. And the foul ball makes the count 0-1, 1 gone. Roden gives up a base hit. That sets up the double play, though. All right, look at the positive. Look at the positive.
15, Lucy Crawford.
It'll be Lucy Crawford. Miami having a ball game and a half right here as they lead it big as we play the top half of inning number 7. A 1-ball, 1-strike count to Lucy Crawford, and the pitch hit fair, and that'll be good for an out. Not quite 2, though.
Left fielder, number 92,
Vendor Rotten. 2 gone and a runner aboard here as Brittany trying to send us to the bottom half with a chance to do something. Good play, third base, thrown across in time. How about that? Bottom half of the 7th, last chance for the Pelicans. They trail big, 6-0. But don't go anywhere. If you have your rally caps, now's the time. It'll be Princess Precious. I'm superstitious with baseball. I've talked about it before. And Princess gets a hold of the first pitch, right field. That one may have a chance if it keeps going, and gone. So Princess says, we're not done yet. And how about that to start the inning? A solo shot, and it's a 6-1 ball game. Rallying her troops, the captain. That'll be Brittany Roden. No, it won't. Heel Mitchell comes in instead. Right there for a strike. Mitchell takes one outside. So Heel trying to get a hold of one, and he does. Center field, left center playable, but going back and gone! Heel Mitchell! I didn't think that had enough. It just dove, and at the last second got right over the wall, and Heel Mitchell goes yard. 2 runs and 2 at-bats. Here comes Lachlan Brewer.
Now pitching, line Rago.
Rago, I think. Gonna start things out. And Brewer gets a hold of that. That's going to fall. A base hit. The crowd starting to wake up just a little bit. Here comes Sophia. All right. Get one and get after it, kid. First pitch right there for a strike. The cotton candy bat maybe quivering a little bit, a little nervous. 0-2 to Coffee. Gets a piece of it. Fouls it away. She'll see another. Beautiful pitch for a strikeout. I'll take the wind out of your sails just a little, but 1 out. Still got a runner aboard. Here comes Muhammad Green. All right, runner still at first. Muhammad right there. Swing and a miss. He wanted it, couldn't get it. Foul away, 0-2 in a hurry to Green. Swing and a miss, and the Pelicans, after a really exciting top couple of at-bats in the inning, are down to their final out, and it's going to be Nico Sportsman. 1 at first for him as he seeks to keep this ball game alive. First offering is downstairs. He'll move ahead 1-0. Nope. 2 balls, no strikes. Get one and get after it. 2-1 right here to Nico. Swing, and he gets a hold of it. Foul, and final strike. 2-2 is right there, and the ball game is over. Miami, a decisive win And you had to get excited for that beginning of the 7th inning. Couple runs on the board, you start looking at things and getting a little more hopeful, but they were 6 runs today on 10 hits, no errors. We had 2 runs on 7 hits, so not a very productive offense. Oh, look at the big numbers for those of you who are mathematically inclined, interested in that sort of thing. Pitching, oops, excuse me, we're not skipping that. Loss being pinned hard on Stamp Intense, did not pitch well. Went 4.2, probably about, I don't know, 4 innings longer than he should have gone. What are you going to do? Hey, look at that. All of the MVPs, except for Princess, they're guys, and they had a ball game, so why not? Man. All right. Well, you got to move on from a game like that. A little frustrating to fall a little farther as the Lizards are knocking at the door. And Franklin City threatened to move ahead by another ball game. We'll see what happens with them. Some big stuff in the division. We'll see what we've got in stores. We are heading to Hugoton, and that's a dangerous ball game to have on the schedule. They are 12-7. We are not. We are 11-8. So not bad. We could hit the same record as them if we can beat them. I'm going to try to put together a little bit of a stronger lineup for the next ball game. We will get a look as well at our new alternate road jerseys as we're heading to hostile territory once again. Before we get you a preview of that ball game, however, let's take a look at the player development situation, such that it is something for Mohammed Green, which I don't know that I'm necessarily interested in working with him a whole lot. He is 29. He's not horrible. He's not great. He's a B-. Notable stats, the speed is good, the arm is decent, the fielding is certainly tolerable. What could we do for the man? Well, he could lose wild thrower, which would be amazing because, yeah, that was a factor in the last ball game. Molly, you could lose sprinter, which I guess I don't really care. Speed and power, Molly doesn't run enough for me to justify it. Lily Rocket's got one, which is not common. She could gain K Collector for our ace. Are you kidding me? 1 to each of the pitching stats, which Lily has decent of all of. Again, you talk about an ace. This kid is 25 years old. She's already an A. Yeah, I'm a proponent of this. So she would get 79, 81, 79 with a chance to get K Collector. Thus far, that is the clear favorite. And this one, for Brittany Roten, could end up with some spare junk. I don't hate it if we have extra money, but I think this one for Lily is going to expire on us. Or wait, this is for Katrina, not for Lily. Could lose a little hack. No, we're not doing that. We're going to get this right here. Did I go completely backwards? What did I do? I want the one for Lily. Donde está? Am I blind? What did I... Somebody help? What did I just do? Was there not one for Lily? Yes, okay. I'm losing my marbles. Lily, let's do it. Get you dialed. Man, that's rock solid. Get her that boost. Ah, oh, no K Collector. Boo. I want a refund. No, I don't. She's our ace, and we like her. All right. We're going to get a look at this next ball game. So Hugoton, again, they are 12-7. They are extreme contact specialists, so we're going to have to put our best defensive team on the field, and it's not always easy to do. It'll be Emmanuel Robbins on the hill. Insane accuracy for them. Good velo. Dangerous guy. He has falls behind, which is good, but he's got a nice four-seam fastball of the elite variety. An 0-1 record this year with a 4.50 ERA. Notable players for them, it's going to be Meadows in right field. Is that Anaya Meadows? Did they just trade Anaya right now? Owen in center. Definitely dangerous. 3 homers with a 2.55 average for Meadows. Owen this year, batting .254 with a 1 homer on the year. And it'll be Blammo Battery. Sad to have to face him on the opposite side, rather, of the baseball because he's good. And he's batting .349 this year. He's showing it with 4 big ones. For us, it's Katrina Lynn, still doing all right, a .367 average, rather, with 4 home runs. It's Kareem Park, who is lighting it up, .410, 3 homers this year. And Princess Precious, .369 with 7 homers. A legend in the league, to be sure. And we're going to have Ruby Farrell, who hasn't had an amazing season, 0-3 this year with a 9.60 ERA. We might have to swap her out for somebody else just to make the matchup work. I will take a look at all that, get back to you. There it is. Guys, I appreciate you sticking around and dealing with the insanity. I'm still working on moving. Work has just been a situation out of the realms of chaos for a couple of days, and it's going to stay that way, so I'm rolling with the punches over there, trying to get some programming started for the summer for my kiddos, and the uploads are probably going to continue to be a little bit inconsistent and wild for probably the next 6 weeks or so bear with me. Appreciate you guys. There's almost 200 of you who have stuck with me for this crazy channel. And in August, we're coming up on a few, what was that, 3 years or something? 4 years since I started the channel. So, wild to think about it. Don't want to think about it anymore for now. Appreciate you guys checking this out. And we'll see you soon for the next episode as we head to Kansas, take on the Stationeers. Hope you are well. If you have any questions, comments, queries, theories, concerns, light bulb changing tips, or anything else, please don't hesitate to leave those in the comment section down below, and we will see you for the next episode of Super Mega Baseball 4 Pelicans franchise. Take care. Peace.